Hey guys, it's Aaron, and I want to take a look at some options you could take advantage of in SketchUp right now when you go through and put your section planes in to create floor plans. Um, Real quickly, I'll touch on just the standard way of doing this, just throwing in the section plane and that sort of thing. But then look at some options and different ways you could actually maybe offer something a little different, maybe even better way to look into the building with the floor plan. So let's hop in. Okay, so I have this building right here, and what I want to do is I'm going to start with just how we would go through cut a section for a floor plan, just a standard floor plan. What would that look like? So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to come up to grab my tools. I'm going to go in a section plane, and what I generally do is because what section plane will do is it will always like snap over whatever view or whatever you're on. Um, you have to, if I'm trying to do a total horizontal, like flat plane, I have to find a flat surface to put it on. So what I a lot of times will do is just come over and drop it off to the side like this and let it snap to that blue axis as long as I'm looking down. This works. You don't have to be on the model. When you actually drop the section plane, it cuts everything in context. So it doesn't matter that my square is over here off to the side. It's still going to cut through everything that's in this model because everything is in the same context. So I'm just going to click here, and of course it's going to prompt me what I want to call it. I'm going to go ahead and click OK, and there it is. It blows up, it fills up the whole thing. So this is probably how a standard section plane would end up working. So I can grab my move tool and I can slide this up and down if I want, depending, like I want to try to hit the windows, right? So if I want to get a section plane, this little window box thing over here. So I want to make sure this is high enough that it cuts that. Then what I'll probably do is go to camera, standard view, and look at it from the top. And then our traditional view, what I would see is to go to camera and set it to parallel projection. So now I'm looking straight down. So now I have what I would consider a very traditional plan there. One of the other things I'm going to do real quick right now, I'm going to go to view and I'm going to actually turn off my section plane for a second because it does add that gray field over the top, so it makes it harder to see. So as I look in here, I don't want that to get in my way. So zoom in here so I can see, right, if I look at this, there's that window in that box. I have the other window, you can see those brown sills cutting through my doorways. I can see all that because my section cut is right at a height where it's hitting all those doors and windows. That's cool. Like I said, this is a great way to show a floor plan. It works fine. There's nothing wrong with this view. But things could always be different or better, right? So here's some things to try. So I'm going to go back to a top view. And one of the things we see more and more people creating when they create their floor plans in SketchUp is rather than using this parallel projection, switching back to perspective. Perspective gives you a little bit more depth, and even on a printed, this comes out printed on paper, it gives you a feeling of space. So rather than looking at what's a very schematic, traditional 2D design of looking straight top down, giving this little perspective kind of gives people an idea of how big a space is. It gives the mind a little bit of ability to recognize the walls against the floors as opposed to just flat lines. So it is a nice option to just switch to that and look at just that simple. I got something that looks a little bit different. I can go a little bit further with this. So I'm going to go use my outliner. Let's scroll all the way to the bottom. And I'm going to right click on my section. And when I do that, you can see my section lights up there. So I could actually move this. I'm going to move it vertically so it's actually past the doors and windows. It's going to give me a little bit different look. This is something that's kind of neat. So I'm going to go just above my doors and windows. So I'm cutting. So now the nice thing here is if I go to camera and I go to standard view again, top, looking straight down, by doing this, I have unbroken walls. See this? All my walls, they're highlighted right now because I still have my section plane highlighted. All my walls are unbroken by, I have this little fixture here, but the rest of the walls are unbroken by my doors and windows. See, they're continuous, they go through. I do have doors and windows in here that I can still see, but my plan itself is continuous. So it's, again, just kind of a different way to look at this. Obviously, this would not be ideal for dimensioning where the windows are or something like that. But as far as like giving a client a look down into their own house, this is closer to presenting them with a scale model that's built as opposed to a 2D plan. Now, that may not be ideal, so one of the things you may want to come in here and fine tune a little bit is going to Camera and clicking on Field of View. So the default field of view for everything in SketchUp, that what comes out of the box, is 35 degrees. And that's what you're always, when you look at it, anything in that perspective view, you're seeing 35 degrees. Now, what you can do to kind of change the view here is you can actually drop that down a little bit, like that. So a little bit lower field of view. Let's go a little more. And what that's going to do is still let me see inside. I can still see inside, but those walls aren't quite as, exaggerated, tipping up towards me. So I can still see now I'm just zooming, I can still see inside the space. I still get the idea of the volume, the walls versus the floors, but it's not quite as exaggerated. Or you could always go the other way. I could go in here and I could just crank this way up, and it gets to the point where it's actually kind of ridiculous, right? So yeah, so there's 119 degrees. Well, that looks like something out of Pan's Labyrinth. That's not going to work. But I can drop this back down to something that's a little more comfortable. The other thing about dropping the field of view is it's going to give you a little more context of the other pieces. So here I have this little outdoor section and these stairs on the side. If I come up too far, I start to lose them behind that perspective. By dropping this down a little bit more, that comes back in and I get a little bit of a relative idea of where that is to the porch right here. So again, not a thing you have to do, but kind of a neat, simple functionality you can do to get unique floor plans out of SketchUp using the tools that you have available to you right now. So, like I said, it was suggested to me, and I thought it was a really cool idea to explore. It's not a cut and dry, we'll go in and type this number, and this is the perfect field of view, or this is the perfect height to put your section planes, but something to play with. If you like just doing the simple flat section cut and dimensioning call done, that's awesome. Go for it, keep doing it. If you're looking for a way to present your floor plans in a little bit different way, this is an option you have available right now. If you like that video, click like down below, and if you haven't already, please subscribe. We create several videos each and every week, and you'll be notified of each and every one of those if you subscribe. Most importantly though, please leave us a comment down below. We like making these videos a lot, but we like them even more when it's showing something you want to see. Thank you.